Good Sunday morning, folks, and thanks for joining us on Inside the Valley. I hope you all are having a fantastic weekend. Well, starting off the show this morning, we are talking about the University Draft House Beer Fest. We are joined here by Rani Laralde. You are from the Edinburg Chamber of Commerce, and we have Albert Rego. You are the co-owner. Now, thank you both so much for coming in today. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. So let's talk a little bit about last year's event, because we were just chatting about it. I was telling you I missed it last year, but I heard it was really amazing. It went off fantastic.
It is amazing, and it will be amazing.
Yes.
This will be our third year, and each year we feel it's getting better. And this year we're doing things we didn't do the year before. So we're very happy and proud that this event, which is a charitable event, and we must not lose sight of that, this event is for a good cause, to benefit the Cultural and Arts Foundation in Edinburgh. And you know, what better way to do that with beer and good food and fun games.
Exactly.
And live music, which we'll talk about in a minute.
That's always quite the attraction. So this is the third year. Tell me kind of how you guys decided to do something like this to raise funds. I mean, a beer fest is obviously a lot of people are interested. It's a great way to bring people out, but what were you thinking behind that?
Well, we approached the city and the chamber actually first, and I'll let Ronnie tell you a little bit more about that.
Yeah, of course, University Draft House is a big, restaurant and a big supporter for the Chamber of Commerce and the Arts Foundation. They came to us with an idea, trying to implement something, that they have, that they do in another city that worked really well. So we said, well, this is great. We want to focus around craft, and we thought, what a better idea to feature some of our restaurants as well in the Edinburg area that are chamber members, and also to help with the arts and craft. And the Arts Foundation is trying to reestablish or refurbish the Sam Houston building, and the Edinburg Chamber of Commerce is in the Southern Pacific Depot, the historical building, which is almost 100 years old, and we always have constant renovations of that. So we thought, what better way to team up together, all three of us, and host this event, which Albert thought it was a great idea to focus on craft beer, craft food for arts and crafts.
That's perfect. It really is, and it's great because not always do you get to see something like this down here in the Rio Grande Valley. And what I've been noticing in the last couple of years that I've been here is we've really started to grow in that kind of way and expand, different things, interests and stuff. So I think this is really fantastic because craft beer is so interesting, and it's always a great time just to bring people out, get people together, come out, enjoy good food and good music, so that's really exciting. So tell us a little bit about what we can expect this year. What are some, it's getting better, of course.
Well, first of all, it's in the same setting, which is a great setting. It's the City of Edinburgh City Courtyard, which is a beautiful place. If you haven't been there, you need to try that. It's right off of University Drive. And so it's a nice little oval-shaped park, and the beer vendors will be around. And we are very happy that our sponsors, L&F and Glazer, are bringing out the heavy hitters with regards to the craft beer industry. And we're also very happy and very proud to have local breweries like 5x5 and Big River, which will be there. And then we're doing things like having a mechanical bull.
Oh, that's fun, yeah.
Amongst other games.
Of course.
But that's going to be something new. And then, I think most excitingly for me, we're going to have live music by a band from my hometown of Brownsville, Texas, Del Castillo.
Awesome.
Who has a great following. So I think it's going to be a great time.
Yeah, definitely. And hopefully by then we can have Matt give us some cooler weather or a little bit less down.
Oh, well, speaking of weather, Tim Smith is our MC.
Yes, that's
so
perfect.
Tim said it's going to be good weather. So
Tim said so. Then that's what's going to happen. That's amazing. Yeah, guaranteed. Tim Smith approval seal. Now this is really exciting, and you guys obviously are putting in a lot of work, and you want to give back to the arts in the area. And so, what are some of the things? So tell me a little bit about last year's funds, kind of what did you do with them, and kind of is there anything that people can see firsthand, like, look, this is where this money went to, this is what we did, you know, this is what's growing because of it?
Well, I'll tell you a little bit what the monies are for, and I think Ronnie can tell you a little bit more about what tangible things have been done. We definitely want a place where underprivileged children, some of the older folks in the community can look to and go to and gather and be exposed to the arts and culture. There's never enough of that. And then, of course, anyone is welcome, will be welcome to participate and to be a part of this center. And that is there's a lot of background and things that need to occur in order to get this off the ground with regards to plans, so on and so forth. And there was always a hesitation to kind of take the next step. So in partnering with the city, we kind of put a little shock into the system in let's get this going, and the funds need to go 100% towards this cause, not to pay expenses, not to do these other things. So if we can agree to that, let's move forward, and we did, and I think Ronnie can tell you the rest.
And when we first started this, you know, the Sam Houston building wasn't owned by the city of Edinburg. It was owned by the school district. Through this building, through this event and the talks, kind of spun things, like you're saying. You put this in motion. Now, you know, just about a year and a half ago, the city, you know, helped make the purchase of that building. We've done some renovation sketches. So we actually had a ribbon cutting last year, and with the you can find outside in front of the building what the building is going to look like. So we have a nice sketch of, you know, the future of the Sam Houston building. So there's still a lot of, you know, fundraising and a lot of work to do, but, you know, I think this event has triggered, you know, the next step into the future for for the Arts Foundation.
So you heard that, folks. There's still quite a bit of fundraising left to do, and you can play a part in that. So this event is coming up on October 13th. Now tell us a little bit about where people can go to purchase tickets if they haven't bought them yet. Can they buy them at the door, or how does that work?
Before we get to that, I wanted to mention that there's also all these great restaurants that are going to be there giving out food. So we have, of course, University Draft House. We have Santa Fe Steakhouse, the Republic of the Rio Grande, Kumori, the Pizzeria, Willie B's, Cornerstone Catering. They do a great taquiza. La Morenita. They're going to have some sweet bread and some menudo out there. They're perfect with beer. So, I mean, on top of the over 100 beers that you can taste, you're going to have a lot of the great local restaurants that you can taste food from. With that said, you know, it's $50 for pre-sale tickets. And at the door, you can purchase your ticket, but they'll be $60. Prior to that, you can, you know, purchase them online at University Draft House, beerfest.com. You can buy them at the restaurant, University Draft House. You can purchase them at the Chamber and at the Dustin Sekula Library in Edinburg.
Awesome. Well, this sounds like it's going to be a great event. Over 100 craft beers, food from all over, and it sounds like it's going to be a good time for, you know, people to go out and do something on a Saturday evening.
October 13th.
October 13th.
Saturday. Starting at 6:30.
6:30.
Be there.
Be there, folks. You heard it right here. Well, thank you both so much for coming on the show today. I greatly appreciate it. It sounds like it's going to be a fantastic event. I wish I could be there, but I know you guys are going to do amazing things out there. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, folks. Well, when we come back, we are talking to the folks from the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention about an upcoming event that you can be a part of. We'll be right back.